Babe, I'm not staying, I just wanna play. In the party, he just wanna rump. Big boobs in the bus, they plump. She a baddie, she knows she a 10. She a baddie with her baddie friend.
Hey baddies, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Let me not be rude. I missed you all so much. For those of you who are new, welcome to Thoughts by Baddies. I post new videos every week and they all revolve around beauty related content, along with me giving a voiceover telling you guys a story time to keep you entertained. So be sure to subscribe and join the family. Now today I'll be talking about how I found out my boyfriend got my friend pregnant. Yeah, it's that deep, so let's get into it. This whole thing didn't just happen out of nowhere. For about a week, or actually more than a week, I've been noticing some weird vibes from my boyfriend. Let's call him Andre. Now, we'd been together for a while, and usually he's super affectionate, always texting, calling, making plans, boyfriend stuff. But suddenly, things started changing. He was acting distant, he stopped texting me as much, and would give me these vague excuses whenever I asked if we were hanging out. At first, I didn't think much of it. I mean, people get busy, right? But it was little things that started adding up. He'd always have his phone on him, like literally always. Normally, he'd leave his phone out face up, but now it was constantly face down. And if I even glanced in his direction, he'd snatch it up like I was about to go on his phone or something. Suspicious, right? Then there was this one night when we were supposed to have dinner, but he canceled last minute. His excuse? I'm just really tired from work. I was like, okay, cool. Maybe he's just, going through something. But I had this gut feeling that something was off. It wasn't just him either. Sarah, my friend, started acting strange too. For context, Sarah and I were super close. Like, we'd hang out all the time. But lately she'd been flaking on plans. A month ago she told me she couldn't come out because she had some quote-unquote stomach virus and ended up in the hospital. I checked in on her, of course, like any girlfriend would, but something felt off. So fast forward to the night I found out. Now, me and Sarah had plans to hang out, but she bailed, saying she was just bedriding and didn't feel like leaving the house. So I decided to just hang out with my boyfriend, Dre. He had his laptop out, supposedly doing work, but he kept getting up to go to the bathroom every 30 minutes or so, leaving his laptop behind. Now, I normally trust people and like to let things play out how it should, but my gut was telling me something was not right. So while he was in the shower, I saw his laptop sitting there, and I swear, it was like the universe was telling me to take a look. I hesitated for a second, but then I thought, you know what? I deserve to know what's going on. I opened it up and I see Sarah's name in his messages. It was a conversation with no one other than Sarah, and it was at the top. And the last message sent was him saying, I sent the money, and she replied, all of it, with a question mark. Y'all, my heart stopped. I was like, hold up. What money? Like, what's going on? What money? So of course I clicked the conversation, and right there I saw that he sent her $500 through Apple Pay. 500 and some jump change. At first I didn't even know what to think. My mind was racing, trying to figure out like, what the hell was this money even for? Like, why is my boyfriend even in contact with my friend? He's never sent me this much money before, so why send this much to my friend? I started to think of any and every excuse to justify the payment. Thinking maybe she helped him out with something, like doing him a favor and he's just repaying her. Or maybe he's probably just giving her money as a gift for her birthday or something, and I'm overthinking it. But then it hit me all at once, and I couldn't shake the feeling that I already knew exactly what it was for. I sat there for a minute just staring at the screen, feeling like my whole world was crashing down. I didn't want to jump to conclusions, so I decided to call Sarah. I needed to hear it from her directly, so I grabbed my phone and with my heart pounding, I called her. She picked up after a few rings, sounding totally normal, like nothing had happened. I didn't waste any time. I was like, hey, can you send me the hospital bill from when you were in the ER a couple weeks ago? I've been trying to help my mom with some insurance stuff, and I just need an example. I know it sounded corny and random, but I had to just, think of something to catch her off guard. Her tone changed instantly when I asked her that, y'all, and she started making up every excuse in the book. She was like, oh, you know, I never got a bill yet. Then they only sent it to me electronically and I deleted it. Followed by, you know how hospitals are, you know, they take forever to send anything. I knew right then and there that she was lying out of her mouth. There was no stomach virus. There was no hospital bill. But I wasn't ready to confront her directly just yet. I needed more proof. So after I hung up, I went back to Dre's laptop and scrolled further up in their conversation. And y'all, that's when I saw it. There were messages going back for weeks and weeks and weeks. And they were talking about a pregnancy. Sarah had told him she was pregnant, pictures and everything. And they were discussing how to, quote unquote, handle it. That $500 wasn't for a birthday gift, a favor, or anything innocent. It was for an abortion. I felt sick. I couldn't even think straight. And the worst part was they were both acting like nothing had happened. Like they hadn't just completely betrayed me. Like I didn't know what to do. Do I confront him right now? Do I confront her? I was shaking, y'all. Shaking. I closed the laptop, sat there in silence for like a good 10 minutes, and then Dre walked out of his shower acting like everything was normal. I looked at him, and it took everything in me not to scream or cry, but I wasn't ready to let him know that I had found out yet. Like I needed to figure out how to handle this mess because I knew once I opened that can of worms, there was no going back. No going back at all. So baddies, this is where I'll leave it off for today. I'm gonna need y'all to tune in next week for the rest of the story time because trust me, it gets even crazier. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss the tea. As always, thank you for watching and supporting your girl. I'll catch you all next week. Bye, baddies.
I'm not with nobody, cause I don't wanna hurt nobody. Did it over text, didn't call me. Still got love for your mommy. I know you wanna be somebody, even if you gotta leave somebody. Yes, I'm hurting, yes, I'm jaded. Most of the things I don't wanna say. I won't be around while you chase. You'll try to come back when you faint. I always want the truth, but it's dangerous. You got something real, not bad. You wanna get with me, stop. Yes, I'm hurting, yes, I'm jaded. Most of these things I don't wanna say.
Babe, I'm not staying, I just wanna play. In the party, he just wanna romp. Big boobs in the bus, they plump. She a baddie, she knows she a 10. She a baddie.